Operation Inherent Resolve is a U.S.-led mission to eliminate the Islamic State terrorist group and the threat they pose to Iraq, Syria, and the wider international community. It is a multinational coalition consisting of personnel from 17 nations. The United States contributes forces to train Iraqi units, secure airfields, and conduct local patrols of installations housing American personnel. These forces are led by the headquarters of the 82nd Airborne Division, Major General Park commanding. They include, from the 82nd Airborne Division, the 3rd Brigade Combat Team and 1st Sustainment Command. From the 1st Armored Division, the 3rd Squadron, 6th Cavalry Regiment. From the Marine Air Ground Task Force, the 3rd Battalion, 7th Marine Regiment. Marine Headquarters attached to Central Command. Additional forces attached to the Combined Joint Task Force. In total, there are approximately 4,400 U.S. Army and Marine personnel deployed in Iraq. There are an additional 7,000 private contractors providing their services. During the week of the 26th of September to the 2nd of October, the following events occurred. On the 26th of September, the U.S. State Department announced that an estimated 30,000 foreigners had crossed into Syria to join the Islamic State in the past 12 months, despite international efforts to tighten border security and share intelligence. On 26 September, shells hit the rebel-held village of Al-Fuwa in Syria's Idlib governorate in violation of a recently signed 6-month ceasefire. Rebels blamed al-Assad's government forces for the attack. On the 27th of September, Syrian rebels and government forces reaffirmed the ceasefire in Al-Fuwa despite the violation of the previous day. On the 27th of September, France launched its first airstrike against the Islamic State in Syria, destroying a training camp in eastern Syria. On the 27th of September, the Israeli Defense Force launched an artillery attack against 2 Syrian army posts in the Golan in response to errant shells that struck Israeli territory. On the 27th of September, Israel reported the arrival of the Chinese aircraft carrier Liaoning and a guided missile cruiser escort in the Syrian port of Tartus. It is believed that Chinese military observers may be joining the Russian force in Latakia. On the 27th of September, Israel expressed concern with the buildup of Iranian forces operating with Hezbollah near Zabadani. Approximately a reinforced battalion of the Revolutionary Guard Corps was reported to be supporting the Shiite militia and Syrian government forces. On the 30th of September, the Iraqi government announced the continuation of the advance against the Islamic State held Al-Huwaya by the Iraqi army, Shia Hashad militias, and Kurdish Peshmerga. On the 30th of September, Russia launched its first airstrikes in Syria, targeting rebel groups near Homs and Idlib. This comes after the Russian Duma approved Russian Air Force operations overseas. On the 1st and 2nd of October, Russian forces expanded their air campaign, launching additional airstrikes in Idlib governorate near Ar-Raqqa and Ar-Qaryatan. After approximately 30 strikes, only 4 have been launched against Islamic State targets. Coalition forces continue their air campaign to degrade and destroy ISIS concentrations and assets. In Syria, coalition forces launched 7 strikes near Al-Hasaka, 4 strikes each near Al-Bukhamal and Marea, 3 strikes each near Deir es-Sur and Palmyra, and 1 strike each near Al-Raqqa and Al-Hal. In northern Iraq, there were 15 strikes near Sinjar, 14 strikes near Mosul, 8 strikes near Tal Afar, and 5 strikes near Sultan Abdallah. In central Iraq, there were 33 strikes near Al-Huwaya, 14 strikes near Kirkuk, and 12 strikes near Bayi. In southern Iraq, there were 17 strikes near Ramadi, 8 strikes near Habaniya, 5 strikes near Hit, 3 strikes near Fallujah, 2 strikes near Al-Buhayat, and 1 strike each near Al-Baghdadi, Al-Sad, and Al-Qaim. No aircraft were lost in these operations. Common Sense thanks the brave men and women of Operation Inherent Resolve, as well as those of the Kurdish and Iraqi forces who risked their lives to defeat the barbarism of the Islamic State. My prayers for their safety and victory go with them. Please return next week for another update on the war against the Islamic State.